Right along, everybody's cold. Ed Comeau. Now, I just want to say before he comes on, Ed's from New Jersey. Listen to what he says. I think, I notice myself, anytime that I travel, my family's in Delaware. When I go down to Delaware, I have to check my car to make sure there's not a pistol in there, there's not empty shell casings, because I'm going right through the gauntlet through places like New Jersey. He brings a very good perspective to what happens when we let legislators take our rights away.
How's everybody doing? Now don't get me wrong, not everything about New Jersey is bad. Unless you're a gun owner and want to express your right to defend yourself. A non-criminal gun owner has to follow this process to get a gun in New Jersey. First, you can't just go into a gun store and buy one. You have to go to your local police and get interviewed to get an application. They ask you a bunch of questions, and if you don't look suspicious, they give you an application or permit to purchase. Now, you don't just bring this permit to the gun store and buy a gun. You have to fill it out and sign a release to the state to access all of your medical records. You then have to come back to the police and get fingerprinted. I waited 4 months for that permit to purchase. When I purchased my .357 Magnum, I was excited. Until I asked for ammunition. The guy behind the counter said, "Can I see your firearm identification card?" I said, "What's a firearm identification card?" "Oh, you needed to apply for one, and without it, I can't let you buy ammunition." So I went back to the police station and asked, then the cop tells me that he can't let me apply solely for the ID card. I have to fill out another form and I'll receive the ID card in the mail. All said and done, I got the ID card, which has a number on it and my fingerprint, which I had to show in order to purchase ammo. Can you see why I left? I'd hate to break it to you, but there are elected officials in this building that wouldn't think twice about bringing this system to New Hampshire. They keep saying it's going to make us safe. Tell me how making non-criminal gun owners jump through hoops is going to affect crime. It is about crime, isn't it? Did you ever notice that they never talk about crime? It's always about how they can use us as a cash cow to fund their enforcement schemes, to perpetuate their agencies. I serve on the Criminal Justice and Public Safety Committee, where a lot of gun bills pass through us. The arguments I hear for gun control never pan out because it only controls the non-criminal gun owner. Someone bent on causing harm will always fall outside this scheme. And frankly, it costs money to go after criminals, and the state only makes money off of us. We're easy to control. We just open our wallets and jump through some hoops. Well, I may jump through some of their hoops, but I pretty much had it. I'm not the government's lapdog. Go after the criminals and leave us alone. You know what? You want to know who the real criminals are? The real criminals are the elected oath breakers that sit in this building. Yes! Now keep an eye on the roll call votes. They'll expose themselves. I'll tell you one thing, and I want to make myself clear. I fight alongside all of you while I'm in committee. It's all of you that are behind me and all the others that fight for our gun rights. And let's all remember, government does not provide us with rights. We already own ourselves. That's self-evident. And the people that sit in this building have only one role. It is to protect our natural rights from a coercive government. They are not our overlords. We are the overlords. And I want to leave you with one last comment. A nation of sheep shall be ruled by pigs. Thank you.
That word permit permit really gets on my nerves. I often have people call my show and they say, you know, I one of those pistol permits. I'm like, pistol permit? It's a license, and I got a problem with that too, and hopefully we'll see that overturned. But the word permit, why do I have to ask permission? Should I walk up to this building and, please allow me to carry a pistol. Please, I beg of you. Absolutely not. It's not a permit. 116 is a good bill. We need that bill so that, on another note, getting on that one, we need that bill because it's an absolute disgrace that we need a permit, essentially, and a license to carry out our constitutional rights. Who are these people? Where did they come up with this? It's absolutely ridiculous.
Croc TV.